This is Turkmenistan, one of the world's most mysterious and fascinating nations. It's a land of dazzling contradictions where the futuristic skyline of Ashgabat rises from the ancient sands of the Karakum Desert. A country of untamed beauty where the Karakum stretches endlessly, whispering stories of Silk Road traders and ancient empires. Where the Darvaza gas crater, a flaming pit in the heart of the earth, has burned for decades, earning its infamous name, the Gates of Hell. But beyond its landscapes, Turkmenistan is a nation governed by some of the world's most peculiar laws on the planet. In the capital, black cars are banned because white is considered lucky. If you want a dog, you can forget it because you can't own one in Ashgabat. And lip syncing is outlawed. This is a land unlike any other, a place where tradition, secrecy and surreal modernity collide. Welcome to one of the world's most reclusive countries. Welcome to Turkmenistan. In this video, I will be flying on one of the world's strangest airlines, Turkmenistan Airlines. They basically just come and said that anyone can sit anywhere. Weight and balance, what's that? Just had to point out to Turkmenistan Airlines that I am indeed not disabled.
That's because it's not very obvious.
And spending 24 hours in its capital city, Ashgabat. Turkmenistan is one of the most reclusive and secret countries in the world. Now, I'm scared of heights and I don't like Ferris wheels, so I'm not particularly looking forward. Oh, suit mate, suit me. Bloody hell. To gain access into Turkmenistan is very difficult, especially if you have a social media following. You need a governmental invitation letter, which I have managed to obtain, and they don't particularly like content creators coming. It's a little bit like North Korea. I'm fascinated by it, I'm super excited by it. So let's get checked in, let's get on board, and let's see what Turkmenistan Airlines is like. Turkmenistan Airlines do fly from London Gatwick, but I am here in Milan at Malpensa Airport because we found a better deal. I am flying and travelling with my good friend DNZH Travels, so I need to try and find where he is before getting checked in, but this is one of the most exciting trips I've done in my life, so if you're excited, drop a like. We're all checked in to Turkmenistan Airlines, heading to Ashgabat. Now, there's been stories that Turkmenistan Airlines don't particularly care about aviation safety, and as far as I can see, there's only about 35 people on the plane. So I'm fascinated to see what this airline's like, fascinated to see what this country's like. 737-800, I was hoping for one of their bigger planes, but not today. Of course, me being the superior with the British passport is through passport control before Daniel, who has a Portuguese passport, because that makes sense. Here he is. Brexit for the win, mate.
What happened there? Oh, you're about to message me, I'm feeling late.
Yeah. So we're going to one of the most secretive countries on earth. Obviously, you would print your letter out, wouldn't you?
I am from the modern era.
I'm sure that's going to go down great at customs. By the way, little word of advice, if you're coming to Milan Malpensa Airport, eat before going through passport control, because the B gates are wank. That's it. Oh, let's go. They basically just come and said that anyone can sit anywhere. They just scattered everyone across the plane. Weight and balance, what's that? What have we got?
Reveal.
Exclusive.
What's hot? It's smaller. Yeah. Pasta.
Yummy. Welcome back to everyone's favourite part of the video.
And the chocolate bar.
Yep. Very good. Very good, very nice. There's nobody in that seat, yet it looks like they've had a full meal as well. There's so much food here. Just had to point out to Turkmenistan Airlines that I am indeed not disabled.
That's because it's not very obvious. Hi guys, my name is Daniel. If you've made it this far, you might as well follow me.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Really see because I don't have an amazing camera, but everything in this city is green. There's many stories about Ashgabat and Turkmenistan, but everything is green.
I'm here for the experience. I tried every little thing apart from the
tomatoes. This from the man who has eaten snake, worms. Tomatoes is where we draw the line. Hopefully not in the airport for long.
Yeah, don't jinx it yet. Let's get in.
Someone didn't print their invitation letter. Well, welcome to one of the most expensive airports ever built. And there's no one here. It's the biggest waste of a country's infrastructure I've ever seen. It's wild DNZH travels. Oh no, it's alright, I'm gonna beat you. It's gone. And I have to walk. Have to walk unnaturally fast. We've been investigating some of the laws that we can accidentally break. Oh, please. Look at this. Ridiculous. We've been investigating some of the laws that we can break. Whistling indoors, that's illegal.
Placing the bread upside down is also illegal.
Placing bread upside down is illegal. Throwing bread in the bin is illegal.
How do you get rid of it?
Well, do you just eat it or do you feed it to... Well, you can't have dogs because...
I think we need to go to Hajjafana soon. At some point.
That means toilet. So they charge you $130 to have a COVID test. So I've now got to get COVID tested for the first time since 2021. And if we're positive, we get booted out. So this will be interesting. $130. What? Right, we are through. There is only one more problem. I've bought my drone. I've hidden it in the bag and taken all the batteries out in the hope that it doesn't get detected. This might be the final loophole that we have to jump through. COVID test wasn't a COVID test. Pathetic, but what can you do? Let's get the bag and let's get it scanned and hopefully we're all good. Good evening from hotel number 1 here in Turkmenistan. We are in Ashgabat. This is actually one of the more basic hotels that we were offered on this tour. Traditional kind of wallpaper, very, very traditional rooms. It is unbelievably hot in here. And this is my room. And of course, guess who picked the room where the window doesn't open? What a twat. Anyway, this is remarkable. The bathroom, very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah, we don't know how much this cost, but it was the cheaper option of the two that we got offered here in Ashgabat. So, gonna get some sleep, heading out early doors tomorrow after a Turkmen breakfast, and we will show you this incredible capital city, one of the most reclusive countries on earth we are currently in, here in Turkmenistan. If you are enjoying this video, drop it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the morning.
He's the man.
Welcome to Turkmenistan.
His phone number is going to be on the screen right here. Yeah, you need someone like him to feel it. If not, yeah, here we are.
Good morning from Ashgabat here in Turkmenistan. We are about to go exploring, but first, look at this white car. And that is because in this city, every car has to be white, silver or gold. Fun fact about this fascinating country, and we are not stopping there. Oh, just going to leave it that way. So these are all the different governmental buildings. This one is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. There's one that looks like a book, which is the Ministry of Education. It's a very, very organised city. Very few cars. There's a couple passing us, but yeah, this is where you won't see many vehicles because these are all governmental buildings. Welcome to the world's largest indoor Ferris wheel. Now, I'm scared of heights and I don't like Ferris wheels, so I'm not particularly looking forward to this. Not helped by the fact that I know that my good friend behind me is not going to comfort me at all and is probably just going to try and push me off. So, yeah, I'm shitting bricks. So what's happened here is I've made the wise decision to not get on the largest Ferris wheel in the world. I hate heights. I did a cable car in Venezuela and almost had A, a panic attack, and B, almost threw up. That makes total sense for someone who spends his entire life flying, but yeah, no, I think I would literally bricks in this thing. And yet, weirdly, it's something I can say that I haven't done. I can say that I've seen it and got very close. So what we're going through now is the more kind of Soviet part of the city, which isn't as marbled. Ashgabat actually holds the world record for the most condensed amount of marble in one place. It's completely utopian. It's fantastic. Literally every tree is trimmed to the inch, the same as the rest. It's remarkable. There's hardly anyone here. There's nobody on the road. It's the strangest place I've ever been to. We have arrived at the main bazaar here in Ashgabat.
How bizarre.
Follow this guy for more comedy. This is the manat, the Turkmen manat. $500. Nope, 500 manat, which is about $27. Now, fun fact about this currency is that if you exchange it officially, so like at the airport, or well, you can't exchange it online, but if you were to exchange it at the airport, it has a rate of about $3 to $1. So $1, 3 manat. If you exchange it on the black market, which happens a lot in places like this, Algeria is another place where the black market is really prevalent, then it's 1 to 19. Yeah, so the black market and official rates are completely different here in Turkmenistan. About $25 here. I don't intend on spending all of it, but I would like to see what we can kind of get for around $10. So if you watch next week's video, we'll be in one of those. So it's a nice little plug.
How much is one of those? How much does it cost?
Look like Marouane Fellaini. Who's the hat for, Dan? Because this is going out next week, so.
It's for Daddy.
Ah, we're going to watch Daniel haggle in Turkmen.
What is the cost in manat? 450.
450.
450, yes.
450 is like what, 20?
Yeah,
20.
done that.
No?
I'm not. How are you getting it home, mate? It's more luggage. That's more luggage itself than you've bought for the rest of it.
Best price?
But my discount 10 or 20 manat for you 400.
And this is sheep.
Cheap, yes, really cheap.
Are they all sheep?
All cheap, real, all cheap.
Which one is the most traditional Turkmen one?
Turkmen traditional cap, yes.
But they're all.
All, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all the same.
Oh, suit you, mate. Suit me. Bloody hell. This is what we came for. The food. What stupid shit are you going to make me try?
We'll see. We're gonna try some camel milk. Okay, we'll do this one, please. 3 manat, which is 20 cents. One, please. There you go. Thank you. This is camel milk. It's got bubbles, it's got bits, it's got the smell of camel. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna drink it. Alfie, what's? Eat it.
Mate, you're insane. That's not real.
Don't do that. Don't gag in front of them. Don't gag in front of them. Don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us. Be respectful. Have a sip. Have a proper sip. A manly sip.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's just liquid cheese.
It's just really sour.
It is sour, yeah.
It's really sour.
Give it a try, Marge.
Yeah.
That's yours now.
My friend, thank you.
Thank you. Wash down the camel's milk with an eclair. Much better. I want one. Drippy, bro.
That shit's cold. 4,000.
4,500.
Good luck negotiating that down. I'll leave Daniel to have an argument with the Turkmen guy, and I'll just kind of enjoy browsing. As a man of diplomacy, I prefer to avoid confrontation at all costs.
How much are these ones?
450. Yeah,
Same.
same price. Same price.
See, I like this one.
I'll try one then.
I like it.
But realistically, I'm not going to wear it in Portugal. That's what I'm thinking. Do I just take a cheaper one
Yeah, you can take that one.
and then put the money into something that, like
That you'll
something
use.
like this for my
See,
dad?
the difference is, Dan, is that I live in London, so so I'll need this in August.
I like the fit. I quite like it.
I have made the final decision on my Turkmen outfit, purely based on budget. Gone for this sort of leather jacket, sheepskin, and then the cap. Techie, 500 mana, $25. I'll move out. Content creators coming through. That should be 500. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ben şu bag,
Yeah,
like
geek
plastic
check,
bag,
man.
or do you want to wear it?
No, I'll wear it.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You give the money first, he counts and then he does it.
Okay.
There you go.
Ya pulu ver izni, toprağa ver, and pulu sana versin, sen sağına, o da şey etlemeden.
So you give the money,
Yep, 250.
they count it, and you shake hands. With the money. Very cool.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
As soon as I leave the desert, I'm not going to be able to wear this, I don't think.
See, I've been smart with this, unlike Daniel, because my next destination is Svalbard in Norway. I think I've just prepared.
I'm going
perfectly.
to a warm place, so how am I not being smart by not buying the expensive lamb wool things?
And actually, it really fits for Scandinavia. You look like Vikings.
Yeah, Viking, yeah, exactly. Right, so we've just pulled in at a car wash, not because the guy wants his car washed particularly, but because if he doesn't get his car washed, here in Ashgabat, if your car is dirty, you get fined. So, if you're going to set up a business here in Turkmenistan, I'd say that a blue-collar service business for car washing is probably your best bet. Right, welcome to lunch. We're going to have classic Turkmen food, apparently, some sort of stew and a rice dish, which I'm excited about. So this is what a classic Turkmen lunch looks like in this completely empty restaurant, in this completely empty city, in this what feels like completely empty country.
Raisins and nice. The meat is so soft. Wow.
That was amazing. This is course number 2. We've got dograma. Welcome to Nissa. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. What's wrong with you, man? This guy, I was asleep in the car, woke me up. What did you say? Repeat the exact
No, I
words
want
that
to
you
hear.
said
I
to
want
me.
to hear from your point of view.
Woke up, all I hear is Alfie, Alfie. And I didn't get it on video, so I can't show you the context of this.
We will get something on. We'll put over this.
all he said was, "Look at the size of that sheep's arse."
But you got to tell it context because that just sounds weird. It's a breed of sheep that's known for having a big ass.
It was jiggly, to be fair, jiggling like
It was
mad.
cute when it was running.
We will maybe find some footage of the big
I'm gonna make
arse.
sure Alfie eats some sheep ass and skewer.
No, he's not. So this was built in 3rd century BC and then destroyed in 3rd century AD, and this is what's left. This is cool.
Not as good as the sheep's ass.
So an interesting fact is that behind me, a high school graduation photo shoot is currently taking place, which we're intruding on. It's really hard to comprehend with places like this, you know, all across the world that have been here for so long, and it's like only these bits remain. You know, they've taken most of it now to the museum, sort of in the 70s when the Soviets had sort of finished their overtake. But it's really hard to comprehend how amazing a place like this is. And I don't really have a great deal to say because a lot of it is kind of boring factual stuff. But just the way it looks is, yeah, it's just something about this part of the world where architecture like this just goes really, really, really unnoticed. They have got, to be fair, look, he's got a point. They've got huge arses, like gigantic backsides. National Geographic, if you want a new wildlife photographer. Right, so this is Ashgabat by evening. This is beautiful. This is one of the prettiest cities I've ever seen. We're going to put the drone up in a minute and I'll show you the results of that. which I'm really excited about. Just need to make sure that we're hiding because they are obviously not legal, but sometimes when a view like this is in front of you, then sometimes needs will must, and in this occasion, needs have must. If you hear a weird vibrating sound at points in this video, by the way, it's because my Osmo is broken. I'm going to get another camera as soon as possible. Sorry if it's inconvenienced anyone this week, because it will inconvenience you next week as well. Okay, so this here is actually the wedding centre of the whole city. This is where you would come if you got married. And yeah, so that's where Turkmen weddings take place, is in that facility there. Everything in this place is completely over the top, completely marbled, completely just there for show. It's a really, really fascinating place. It's eerie, it's dystopian, it feels like it doesn't exist, it looks ridiculously expensive, and, you know, people don't tend to say whether they're happy or not. But the fact is that this place has no homelessness. It has an exceptional visual outlook. I've never seen a city like it. Yeah, it's an incredible place to be, but it's not for a first-time traveller, that's for sure. Anyway, mission accomplished. Have a look at Ashgabat from above. Well, there we have it, and we are back at the hotel from a night exploration of Ashgabat, and that brings us to the end of this video, of this fascinating city. Thank you very much for watching. If you do want to go and watch me eat sheep anus, that will be live on my Instagram and TikTok by the time that the video goes out. You can follow them there. I'm going to put Daniel's socials on screen now as well, so if you want to go and follow him. He will also be featuring in next week's video, because in next week's video, which starts tomorrow, we're going to continue exploring Ashgabat a little bit, although it'll be similar to what we saw today, and then we are going to go to the famous Gates of Hell and cross the land border from Turkmenistan to Uzbekistan. It's a video you don't want to miss, so subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Thank you very much for watching. Drop this video a like, and I'll see you next week. Take care.